Alright, action, lights. We got lights. Oh yeah. I am in the Grand Trunk. I have my little, if you can see it, it's a little peephole I have here. Where the, I don't know, oh gosh, I keep turning it off. Come on, give me the light. Where the bottom quilt here, or the top quilt, just zips. There's a little, oh, I gotta get it. I wish I could do it. It's a little peephole. And no frost built up on it. I stayed very warm. I'm up early because I just slept, you know? Like, I mean, I rested. I'm on a diagonal. You can see my feet there and my head here. This is the Grand Trunk Evolution. It's a really nice, warm, kind of cocoon style, sleeping bag style hammock. I'd get out, but I'm too comfortable. Comes with the bag. I did have some issues with the stitches. However, I stayed in it tonight. I'm going to test it. It's not like I was busting them out, but I had, it arrived with the stitches kind of strained along here on this side. This side was sewn. And there's some debate as to whether that's, some experts said it's more like a sewing error, like they used too big of a needle or a bad needle and the wrong speed on the machine, as to a design flaw. It wouldn't make sense that it'd be a design flaw, because it's a big company. I'm sure there's a synthetic version of this. I'm sure they pumped quite a few of these out. It makes me think about REI, how they have that policy, how you can get something for a year. Maybe I return this to Dick's Sporting Goods, and I love it so much. Get one off REI, because I'm not afraid to get something off somewhere with like a return policy of a year. Even Moose Jaw's got like a 60-day return policy, just because I'd want to keep an eye on that area. I'd want some confidence that that isn't going to tear. A new one would not start kind of straining like that. I can't say that. I mean, it makes me want to return my REI Magma. I got REI, I don't want to say, my old systems. I've got a Magma sleeping bag, inside a hammock gear quilt, bottom quilt, and you got to do all the shot cord stuff and if you don't know about hammocks, it's hard to understand what I'm talking about. But even then, the sleeping bag moves around and gets cold spots and stuff like that. Whereas here, you're just take the hooks and clip them to the tree straps and you're done. You got a really nice toasty system that by all means you could use for a sleeping bag if you had to stay in a tent or something. Yeah, the Grand Trunk Evolution. It's a 4-pound system of down that just gives you your top and bottom insulation and your hammock all in one. So we're at probably about maybe a little under 32 Fahrenheit. I'm quite comfortable. I feel like if it got to like 25 or 23, I'd be starting to get a little cold. So I have to put a hammock sock or an extra pad in it, or start thinking about doing something different. Superior Gears out there with a really nice system. I saw Crew ahead, a cocoon system. I guess Dutch is coming out with maybe a zip on top thing. Simply Light can build some insulation into your hammock, kind of like this. They don't have, where everything zips together. The world is turning and the hammock companies are coming around. I sent in some designs over the last few years to different individuals or companies, and I'm glad that, because some people just love those bottom quilts, putting them on and everything. I just love simplicity, Oh yeah.